Huge weekend of football on Sky Sports, so many massive games, but arguably the biggest of the lot is the Old Firm clash on Sunday. Both Rangers and Celtic are chasing the title, but neither of them are top of the league because Hearts could be 7 points clear by the time the two rivals meet. Keep your messages coming in on who you think will win the title, but Charlie, Chris Boyd, among several other people, said that whoever loses this match on Sunday is out of the title race. Do you agree?
At a point, you could say yes, but more pressure's on Celtic because the gap, if Hearts win at the weekend, then that then becomes with 9 points with, yes, they do have a game in hand, but that's 9 points. Rangers obviously got the gap opened up as well. So for me, it's a must-win for Celtic. It really is.
Must-win for Celtic. Well, let's speak to a Celtic fan now then, because Celtic podcaster Asim Rabbani joined us. Right, Asim, great to see you. Can you think of a bigger Old Firm clash in recent history than this?
Hi guys, thanks for having me on. In terms of the magnitude of the game, no, I think it's one of the biggest in a long time. There's so much riding on it. I've seen you guys talking there about, you know, whoever loses it is out of the title race. I have to kind of echo that sentiment. It's been such a strange season. There's been so many twists and turns. So you wouldn't argue against, you know, a team losing and still managing to win the league. But psychologically, the damage it'll do with less than 10 games to go after that stage, I think it is a must-not lose for both teams.
Yeah, that's what Celtic fan yesterday was saying as well, must not lose for Celtic. Who do you want to start in goal?
For me, Sinisalo has to start. You know, Kasper Schmeichel, we've all seen in recent weeks, he's had his troubles. You could argue since the tail end of last season, he's not been at his peak form. And it's been costing us points and goals in all competitions. So Sinisalo played last night in Stuttgart and put in a great performance. And I think you've got to play with your informed players. So for me, he's full of confidence after last night and he deserves a start. Whereas with Kasper, obviously low in confidence, and I think the opposition team will maybe target that area if he was to start.
Do you think that Rangers might have some sort of psychological edge here? Because although Rangers' form hasn't been brilliant, you know, well, certainly not earlier in the season, their form against Celtic has been brilliant.
Yeah, Celtic haven't done too well in this fixture for quite a while, other than Martin O'Neill, actually, who won in the League Cup semi-final earlier this season. But I think the thing is, we've been in this kind of situation in previous seasons where it comes to these crunch games, Rangers kind of give it all the chat. They're maybe favourites for a game, but haven't had that mentality in the bottle to go on and deliver. And again, I think that's where we're hoping the likes of Callum McGregor, you know, the likes of our leaders in the Celtic dressing room, and obviously Martin O'Neill as manager, you just feel that we'll have that know-how, hopefully, to get over the line, whether that's a draw or a positive result and a victory. But just to go to Ibrox, where possibly I think Rangers are favourites going into it, you wouldn't put it past Celtic to somehow put on a performance similar to last night. You know, no one gave us really much of a chance, and I know we're out after the defeat to Stuttgart on aggregate. But even the 1-0 result in Germany gives us a bit more confidence going into this game.
Asim, do you believe they've got enough, Celtic have got enough to go to Ibrox and win this game of football and then push on and really take Hearts to the end? And that's what's going to have to happen, and they're going to have to run them to the end. Do you think they actually got enough in the squad, in the dressing room, to go there and get a result? Because I know you say it's not a must-lose, but for me, I see it more as it has to be a must-win.
I think we've got the game in hand, which is at Pittodrie in the middle of the week as well. So that's why I'm kind of looking at the angle of must not lose. But you're right, it might make us go further behind Hearts, who've got Aberdeen tomorrow night as well. Do we have enough in the squad, Charlie? Good question. It's you know, it's what we've been lacking, that consistency all season. Other than under Martin O'Neill, who in his 2 spells domestically has picked up, you know, a lot of points. We've only had that 1 defeat last week, and the draw at Hearts. The issue is performances haven't been great domestically, and that's where you really need us to pull out something out the bag on Sunday. I think we've got the players there. It's just that having that consistency and that mentality. There might be a few guys starting for the first time in this fixture, you know, at centre-back, we're without Austin Trusty. So we just need to hope that, like you say, the likes of Martin O'Neill, Sean Maloney and the backroom staff who've been there and won in this fixture plenty of times can transfer that onto the players.
Good luck, Asim. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers, guys.
So that's Celtic, but Luke Shanley has been speaking to Rangers boss Danny Rohl ahead of the game. We can cross to him now.
It's an enthralling title race, and this is a huge one this weekend. We can't wait for it, neither can this man. Danny Rohl is alongside me. And Danny, just in terms of what you've been working on this week after that draw with Livingston, what's been the main message you're getting across to your team?
Yeah, I think generally we worked on a lot of topics. I think this is good when you can train during the week. It helps. It was a good intensity with the group. We spoke about some solutions against Livingston, but of course the game will be a different game now. What we expect, what we see on the weekend. Everyone is excited about this game. We are ready for this and we are looking forward.
This is your third Old Firm game already. You've got a fourth to come next week in the Scottish Cup. What have you learned about this fixture, and has anything surprised you once you've been immersed in it?
Yeah, generally when you face an opponent more than 2 times, then it's always special. This game is special, we know this. I think you can speak a lot about this, but on Sunday I think on the pitch will be a fight from both sides. I think then it doesn't matter how is the form before or after. I think it's just this game. We are looking forward to this game. Everyone wants to play this game, and yeah, we are on the hotspot and we are ready.
You've played a Martin O'Neill Celtic at Hampden, you've played a Wilfred Nancy Celtic at Celtic Park. What do you expect from another Martin O'Neill team this time around?
Yeah, you saw yesterday we're a good organised team. They scored early, that helps of course. I think it will be a different game. They'll come to us. I think we're very strong at home. Was a reason why we beat Hearts, the opponent top of the league. Yeah, we need this intensity. I think this is crucial. We have a lot of weapons at the moment, we have confidence, but we know as well there's also a team who will try everything, and yeah, it will be an exciting game for a neutral supporter.
You mentioned that Hearts game. Is that the sort of benchmark in terms of performances between now and the end of the season, or can they go up even further?
I think every game is different, but it was a strong performance against a strong side. That's the reason why they are top of the league at the moment. But yeah, we need this with the same intensity. We played really well with the ball, very strong against the ball, very good organised. In such a game, we need a perfect game to take something.
Hearts play on Saturday, but in terms of this one, just how significant will this one be in terms of the title race, or will it only just set the tone between now and the end of the season?
I think in general, you have at the moment 4 teams. They are involved in this title race. Every match day now it's crucial, because after this game it's just 9 games to go. I think this is also important to understand, but it's also important to understand even after this game we have 9 more games to go, and I think this is now about consistently who can take more points in the next 10 match days, and yeah, then we will see.
Is it a case of, well, it's must not lose anyway because of the nature of the fixture, but in terms of the title race and the numbers, would you agree it's a must not lose?
Yeah, it's an important one. I think we will never want to lose, especially this game. We always try to win games. I think this is very crucial. And we did well in the last couple of weeks. We have also some results where we are disappointed that we couldn't win this game. And yeah, we want to give our supporters a nice afternoon, hopefully with 3 points.
Danny, thank you very much for your time. Yes, it's live on Sky Sports Football. We can't wait for the game at Ibrox on Sunday. Make sure you join us then.
You can't wait either. Really looking forward to this. Rangers v Celtic, always a huge occasion, but not many have been as important as this. It's live on Sky Sports Football from 11 a.m. on Sunday. Kickoff is at noon.